Hey everybody, welcome to Sea to Life Forge. Tonight we're going to be wrapping up the knife that shall not be named.
Hey everybody, welcome to Sea to Life Forge. Tonight we're working on our blade that shall not be named. What we do, the forge is running. I'm going to reheat treat it. We're going to do some new stuff, so I'll show you some more. Right now I'm just softening it up, straightening the blade back, and then we'll be back to show you some of the cool stuff we're doing tonight. Alright, we're back. Blade is now re-straightened after the successful but failed heat treat originally. Everything's straight, we checked it out. And now, if you see what's on the table, we're unlocking the arts of the secret Japanese tradition, with a secret Japanese mix that you can purchase at your Home Depot for $12.99. What we're doing with this, guys, if you read the conversations I had with Martin on my last video, I'm gonna be
So seeing this is the first time I've ever laid down clay on a blade, I really know nothing else about it. It actually isn't as hard as you think. I can see where it'll get hard if you start trying to do cool waves and stuff like that, and also just keeping it clean on the edge there was a little rough, but overall, from what I understand, a little bit of scale isn't such a big deal. But yeah, basically this is what you want to do. From what I understand, you want to put a layer of clay as thick as the blade. So this blade was about a 1/4 inch, so I put about a 1/4 inch thick layer of clay on each side. But I don't really care if it homoned or anything. I just wanted to keep it a little softer and hope that it wouldn't warp. Now, as you see, the whole blade is done. I put some of those lines because I thought I might etch it for the homo, but I decided against it. But those lines are really there because if you do etch it and get the homo, it adds a little bit of like a detail to it. Looks kind of cool.
Homoned, or the clay for the homon. Let's hope this works. We're crossing our fingers and praying. Until then, enjoy some fire. semi-warped blade. That's like a warp I can take out. I don't even know if the blade part yet. I'm hoping it is. Let's see how bad this warp is. That's not bad at all. It's there. I can fix that. That's a warp I can fix. It's right in the middle. It's a minor bend. I hate vertical quenching. Now, get that in. Let's find out. I don't feel like it. No, it did not get hard at all. Did not get hard at all. And we got a warp. This is bad. Maybe. I don't think so. I do not think. Hey everybody, welcome to Seed of Life Forge. It's a continuation of this video. We're going to be working on our knife that shall not be named, the fighter, whatever we want to call it. So yeah, we're going to be grinding this the rest of the way. Right now it's at 60. I'm going to take the 60 to finish up the last little bit. Then we're going to go to 120. Then we're going to go to 220, 320, 400, 400. Then we might hit 600 with it, we might not. Then we're going to hit with Scotch Brights. We're not going to put the edge on it just yet. We'll put the edge on it afterwards because we wait to put on the edge, because then we're going to put the handle on. So let's get to work. Yeah. Let's get to work. Put the cigar down. Let's get to work. I was just a small boy. Let's get grinding.
So you see me grinding here, and one thing I've got to get better with, and I'm going to build my tool rest for this grinder soon, and probably even get a grinding jig so I can get my flat grinds. But I got to get better at freehand flat grinding, and I think even without the jig, if I have the tool rest, it'll make a big difference. So that's something we're going to get. But I'm going to the slack belts just kind of to get everything out and get nasty line on this grinder. But overall, I gotta say, guys, this grinder has worked well for me, and I do love how it grinds. It really is a big step up from the 2x42.
Alright, so I'm going to show you a product I've come to love. So this is our knife. I did a convex grind on it in the end. I think it looks a little better, slimmer, sexier. There's still definitely an area where there's a more defined edge. I do like flat grinds, and then I also don't. I feel differently about them. I will be doing them more once I get my tool rest on this grinder. That will definitely kind of change the playing field for how this grinder operates, because then it's a little bit easier to do. Even if I don't have a jig, just having that rest is easier to do flat grinds than freehand grinding. But this is a tool slash belt that I've come to love. This is one of my Scotch-Brite belts. I have two. They're the same kind. They're these very fine. I'm going to show you how they clean this up.
So if you're a knife maker and you like satin finishes and stuff like that, these Scotch-Brite belts, I totally recommend them. I think they leave an awesome looking finish on a blade, and I think that they make the blade stand out. And if you don't want to hand sand, because I mean a lot of people like hand sanding to get like super fine finishes, but I kind of like a more satiny finish, and a hand sand will kind of take that away. These belts are the best way to do it. If you ever have to clean them, you just put them in a bucket of soapy water for a day or two, kind of stir them up, agitate them, and then when you pull them out, let them air dry. They should be basically as good as new from what I understand. So these things are a great investment if you have a grinder that can handle them.
So one of the tricks to drilling good consistent holes in wood for handles is drilling one set of handle scales first, where you've marked on the blade, and then going back and lining them up and clamping them in and drilling the other ones. Remember, you see these tricks free of charge. I'm joking, everybody. But now the issue is I have to go get my dikes. So, I'll be back. I cut my handle pins with my dikes. And this knife only has 3. So, 3 handle pins. Easy peasy. I'll just knock them all through real quick. Get them all set up, lined up. Knock into their holes. Gotta make sure everything lines up. Try to make sure everything lines up. So everything should line up. Then we go to the grinder. Low grit, high grit, doesn't matter. Just knock down the edges on this. Give me a sec. Like that. Then we get some of our good old epoxy. Epoxy is a big deal. I get an epoxy mixture. Sometimes I just use another brass pen. Put down some epoxy. Suck the rest back in. Excess there. Put all 3 pins. What the hell? See, sometimes why handles. They're not going to be easy. There we go. Mix the epoxy up. Nice and good. There you guys go. Hopefully that's a better view. On a time crunch once this epoxy starts getting mixed. It's gonna turn that kind of, it's clear, but it turns a little bit milkier of a color. And that's when we spread it on this mother. Some people don't put the pins on as quick as I do. I like putting the pins on quick. I like having the pins set and ready to go because they can be a pain in the boot. They can be a pain in the ass. Alright. Alright, there we go. use the vise. Get it clamped down. Big deal, guys. Having a vise to do some of this work. But sometimes it takes a little bit of leverage. But you know, sometimes you just gotta do it. What you gotta do. That's on there, so obviously we need more epoxy. So we just mix it all up. Get it really slathered on. Alright. Alright guys, so overall this glue's set pretty well. We're gonna go over here. This is for... Alright, so we got the handle all glued up. Glue's still curing, it takes a while for that, but it's set. We got a 36 grit belt. We're gonna rough out this handle.
So first, always grind down the pins is something I do, and then I'll go peen them over. I'll grind them down to like mostly the way down, and then I'll go peen them on the anvil. But I use a 30. When I grind handles for the first time, I use a 36 grit belt. That's really because I think the rough belt is what I need to use, especially I'm using very tough hardwoods. But just remember, when you're using a belt grinder and you're using it for steel and wood, make sure that your wood belts aren't used on steel or aren't heavily used on steel. Like if you're hitting the tang when you're doing the handle, that's fine. But like don't grind a whole blade on a belt and then go to make your handle with it. It'll make your handle black. And one other thing that's actually fairly new to my operation here is you see it there, I pick it up and clean it, put it on the belt sander right there. That is actually a belt cleaner, and it cleans off the belts. It doesn't clean metal off the belts as well, but it cleans wood off the belts really well, unclogs everything, and just makes sure that the belt life is as long as it should be. So that's a great investment.
Alright guys, this is the handle. There's some issues. The handle isn't completely even, but in my right hand, and I'm right-handed, it actually fills my right hand out and makes it really comfortable. So I just went ahead and stained it. I like it. I like where it is. So that's where I'm going to keep it. Which means I won't sell it for a ton of money, but that's fine. I mean, look, I'm still learning how to finish these knives completely correctly. But I gotta say, that handle feels really good in my hand. This wood looks absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I think this is Brazilian cherry. I'm not sure. I'm gonna save the rest of that wood for another time because I am in love with that wood. I'm also in love with this handle. I mean, it feels good in the hand, guys. It doesn't have really any hot spots. So yeah, I'm in love with this thing. I'm in love with this handle. There's maybe a few things that I could tweak on the handle that I messed up, but like I said, look, I don't sell my knives and say, oh, they're the most perfect knife in the world. I sell my knives at a price where I say, hey, this knife is not the best knife you could buy, but here's a good knife for a good price. This knife is going to be a workhorse. It's going to be comfy in your hand, and overall, it looks very good. But in the end, no, it's not a master smith knife. Hell, it might not even be a junior smith knife, or whatever they call them, journeyman smith. But what it is it's one of my knives. If I had the time to work on it a little bit more, it might be different. But I'm still learning too, just like everybody. I'm learning this grinder. But for now, that's what it is, guys. So thank you for watching. We're really all I got to do is finish sharpening in it, and it's done. So this knife is completed so far. Once I sharpen it, I'll do some test videos. Bye. Hey everybody, how you doing? I know I'm off camera right now. I'm trying to get everything situated. As you can see, we finally have the handle on this knife. We're a few days later. So we got the handle on here, and it's not too bad. There was a little bit of issues with it. The metal, I ground it a little awkward, but overall it actually fits nicely in the hand. Doesn't really have too many bad spots in it as far as I feel. Could be very wrong, but right now, I mean, I don't feel like anything's rubbing me too wrong. There is one spot right here I'm going to have to touch up real quick on the grinder, but we're also just going to put the final edge on it real quick. So let me get my... So we finally got this thing sharpened. Took me a little bit, and I messed some things up, but it's more than shaving sharp. It's a razor blade. So let's drop it on some leather. Actually, I just drop it on my jeans. That's what I really like to do. I like to get that edge off there. The edge that can roll is what they call it. Some people call it. Then I just run it on the smooth side of the leather real quick. Just rub it off. Nice and straight. The edge is right in line with each other. The geometry is just right. Let's see, is it still hair popping sharp? Looks like it. Yep, still hair popping sharp. Alright, let's clean it off. We're going to oil up this handle real quick. Get it all rub-a-dub-dubbed in some oil. Clean it up. And we're going to have a nice looking blade, guys. I'm really starting to like these big blades. But at the same time, I think I'm looking forward to doing a small one on my next project. Not small, but not these monster choppers that we've been doing. I mean, these things are... Whew! They're a lot of work and a long day, a long few days making them, and just a lot of corrections in a big chopper like this. Come on. Oh, it's turning it the wrong way. No. Alright. I just do this with paper towels, get all this oil on there, really rub down this handle. Get in all the cracks, crevices, wherever the frick else we can put it. It'll start to look real nice. I mean, this wood is actually really pretty. I've already stained it once. Then I decided to do some correction work on the handle, as you saw at the beginning of the video, which made me have to fix and correct other things that I then messed up at the time. There's still some flaws in this handle as I rub it down with oil. But you know, overall, it's not bad looking. Nah, that's not fun. That's not fun. Put the oil on it and be happy. That's all I can do right here. I got a nice sharp blade. Like, good looking blade. And I think in the end I'm going to really like it. Whoever buys it is really going to like it. I mean, look, this blade isn't going to sell for $1 million, but I'll put it up for probably a good 30, 40 bucks. I mean, not 30, 40. Probably a good, like, 100 to 110. We'll see how I feel when I post it. And I always put on my things like, yeah, I'm a new maker, or I'm a newer maker, and I don't get all the time in the world. I know I've been out here for 2 years, and I have a lot more knowledge up here than I have in my muscles. But I'm a newer maker. I like making knives, and I do make some flaws, especially in my handles. My handles have flaws all the time, small minor flaws or kind of major flaws. This is more, it's comfy, but the aesthetics aren't completely there. But other than that, this only has aesthetic flaws, I'll be honest. It feels really nice in the hand, so that's good. So yeah, I'm gonna go get some stuff so we can test this blade, so I'll be right back. Alright, so our first test for this blade is its edge test. It's a strength test, as you would call it on Fortune Fire. 10 chops into this hardwood log. Let's do it. Trust me, I'm scared about this. No nicks, no chips, no rolls. Oh, that's mean. And it's wet, so this log's nice and dense. So let's do it again. No issues. Blade didn't pick up a set. Still straight. Oh yeah, that's perfect, guys. So our next test is the rope slice. We have a rope hanging. It's weighted down. Let me move my anvil. It's just in the way. I'm going to try not to hit the forge. Damn near. Alright, let's just cut higher up so we don't. This is something I really don't know how to do, I'm not going to lie. Two chops. It really only takes one. It's just I don't know how to do a rope slice. Alright, I'm gonna be careful. Steel's flying back up and cutting towards my arm. But definitely does a rope slice, and that's me. I don't really know how to do a rope slice. A lot of guys have to learn how to do them. I mean, it cuts it cleanly. So, I know it's sharp. It's definitely sharp, guys. It's definitely strong. It's definitely mean. It's definitely green. It's definitely a chopper. I mean, it just feels good in the hand. It really does. I mean, I started out this project not exactly knowing what I was going to do with this knife. I had an idea off of the knife online that I saw. I said, you know, well, I'm going to try to do something like that, but I don't know if it's going to go all the way through. And it definitely did. I mean, I went through this project, and we got a nice sharp blade. Strong, sharp, shaves hair. What else could you ask for in a good knife? You know? Oh, my cigar went out. You know, what else could you ask for in a knife? I mean, I can't ask for more. It's a good knife, a nice long knife, good chopper. Honestly, if you're into the whole self-defense thing, good knife for self-defense. I mean, long, you can get some reach. Just a good knife. So, yeah, really nice knife, guys. I'm really liking it. Hello? No, I wasn't going to show that in this video. I'm going to show that. I hate advertisement calls, and ever since I moved to Maryland, I've been getting them. I used to never get them. There's my rant. But guys, it's a beautiful knife. I really like it. You know, and it seamlessly. This project went really seamlessly. I mean, there was a few snags, but other than those few snags, it really went well. The only snags we had were the warping issues when we were heat treating, and we only warped it once, bad enough to where we had to heat it back up and reharden it, and it came out still a little warped, but we were able to fix it in the temper. This knife overall went seamlessly compared to some of the last few knives we've done, and I've done. Handle has a little bit of issues, whatever. It's all alright. I'm used to having issues when I make knives. But one thing I gotta say is I'm noticing I'm getting better and better at making straighter knives, making a lot sharper knives, and just making strong, durable knives. I'm starting to test my knives on things, and they're durable. I used to never test my knives, and it makes me want to go back and test some of those knives, but I'm scared to. But, I mean, you see, I have some durable knives that I've really started noticing are durable, so I'm really happy about that. And I'll be testing most of my blades now. In those tests, a long chop is really a good test to see if the blade's edge is strong and everything. You can do the crazy ones where people chop steel and stuff. And that blade, I don't think it would do too bad on ice. Steel might be a little issue. Steel usually will mark up even a really well heat-treated blade, unless it's just the right steel. But overall, it worked well, and it made a great blade. So yeah, I'm really happy about how well everything went, how everything flowed with this project. This project was seamless to me. I was really happy to do it. And it's a knife that I've been really looking forward to making. I mean, I make a lot of knives just kind of randomly, just thoughts pop in my head. I'm like, oh, I'm just going to make that. This knife I've been thinking about for a long time. So I'm really excited to have it done. I'm really excited to have it look and act and everything the way it does. And next time when we make a knife like this, which we'll make another knife like this, we'll definitely we'll definitely get rid of some of the flaws. We'll grind the handle a little bit better, and everything like that. So yeah, I mean, what's not to love about that knife? So yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and thank you for just supporting my channel. If you want to check out some guys, as always, check out my friend Martin at M&S Blades. Good friend of mine. I really love supporting his channel. I love how he supports my channel too. And up next, we're going to be working with some of the Damascus he sent us. We're going to be making the knife, and I've got a really special project. Martin thinks he knows what it is. I'm going to tell you, Martin, I changed my mind again. I'm sorry. I am going to be using your Damascus. We're making the next blade out of it. We are going to do a few tweaks to things for this project before we actually start on it. First, we're going to finally get our tool rest stand or rest on our grinder, because I'm looking to get a little bit better of a flat grinding situation. Second, we're gonna we're gonna get and make a grinding jig. I've made one before. I need to make another one. I never really had a tool stand because I took it off my old grinder and it got lost. I'm really looking forward to getting that tool stand made. It shouldn't take me long. It should take an hour at most to just make my tool stand and get it finished. So we're going to get that made, and then we're also going to make a jig, which again takes probably 20-30 minutes if I'm smart about it and quick about it. So it should be about an hour to an hour and a half project. Getting that done, and I'll show you that project. I got to go get the steel for it. I might go get it tomorrow night and everything, and then just come out here. Because I will be out here tomorrow night also. So yeah, we're going to get the tool rest built, grinding jig built, and then we're going to just get everything done. I mean, we're going to start working on this blade. I got to get some abrasive cutting wheels for my grinder so I can cut into that Damascus, because that diamond blade just ain't going to do it, I already know. But we're going to cut a piece off that Damascus and start making a really cool knife, I think. It's something I think is going to surprise everybody. It's going to be a first for City Life Forge. So yeah, look forward to showing you guys that video. So actually with that video, it might be a while before I put it out. I like giving out spoilers. I don't know why. But it might be a little bit before I actually put that full video out. Because I might do like a Seed of Life Forge, like truly a special, kind of like the 6-hour knife challenge, and put it out in one long video of me forging and making this knife. And this knife might take a while, so there might be a few videos in between. We'll see. It might just take a week. I don't know. I mean, it really could turn out to be easier than I think it is. It's just a new thing that I'm going to do. And I think it's going to turn out really good, and I think Martin will really like it. I think that Damascus will look really good, I'm not going to lie. So I'm really looking forward to doing that, guys, and showing you that. That's going to be a fun project. Other than that, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, so I was talking to, check out Martin, check out HOJ Forge, County Line Forge, Big Dog Forge, near Blacksmith. Please check out the Forging at Ford page. That is a big deal right now, guys. They are growing immensely, and though I'm not able to be as big a part of that as I want to be, just because of time, I want to get more into that. And the guys who are into that, the guys who are running that, are awesome blacksmiths. For blacksmith YouTuber, please ask me or ask somebody on our group. Oh, if you have a Facebook, really is what this is. But if you're a blacksmith Facebooker, whatever you want to call it, YouTube Facebooker blacksmith, guys, we have a page for that also. YouTube blacksmiths community. A lot of that's really where Forging at Ford has a lot of its admin stuff from. We started a little bit before that, and then we went into Forging at Ford. But both those groups are awesome groups. We have great guys with great knowledge. If you're just getting into blacksmithing, don't be afraid. There's a lot of us out here who want to help you guys. Contact me. Contact any of the guys I mentioned. And there's going to be even more guys down below. New guys, old guys. Guys who are going to be able to show you how to do things, or you're going to be able to learn along with them. But if you want to be a blacksmith, do not be afraid to reach out to some of us. I am part of groups who love to help people who want to become part of this profession. I am not one of those guys who can't stand new smiths. Because I'm a new smith, and I want everybody who wants to try this to be able to try this. So please do not be afraid to reach out to me or the other guys I mentioned. We are all, overall, as far as I know, the guys I do know are all willing to help. We love helping. I love helping people. I love showing you guys our profession, and I love if you guys want to get into it, because what got me into this was Forged in Fire. So you got to think, guys. Forged in Fire got me into this. I was watching YouTube videos way before I started making them, and way before I started blacksmithing, just to learn it. So guys, look, come join us. We love it. We love the community, and we love to build our community. So definitely come and join us. We would love to have you. Last order of business, guys. What I really want to mention to you all, because it's a lot of fun to mention this. It's a big piece of news. Forged in Fire Season 5 is airing now. They do not sponsor me in any way, shape, or form. Go watch Forged in Fire. It is a fun, fun show. If you like blacksmithing, like to see people blacksmith. If you are a blacksmith and just want to see cool stuff, cool challenges and stuff like that. No, they don't get into the technical stuff. But go watch Forged in Fire. It's a fun show. And it might even inspire you to make cool different blades. I mean, I've made a few blades just because of blades I saw on Forged in Fire. So check out Forged in Fire if you want to see a cool TV show that has like top-of-the-line production. And also, if you want to see top-of-the-line production blacksmithing and bladesmithing, go watch Alex Steele on YouTube. He, though it upsets me, he's not a blacksmith first anymore. He does some really cool stuff and makes it really entertaining. If you want to see videos that are more for the entertainment and not for the educational purpose and that are really high quality. So yeah, with that, guys, I thank you all for watching. Thank you all for your support. And I hope you all have a great day. And again, if you missed it, because the camera might have shut off, bastard-ass camera. Excuse my language. If you missed it, check out Alex Steele. Definitely go watch Forged in Fire if you want to watch high production quality blacksmith stuff. Reach out to us on our groups, Forging It Forward. If you're a YouTube blacksmith and you have a Facebook, both of these are Facebook groups if you have Facebooks. The YouTube blacksmith community. We love to help people. Reach out to some of those guys. Reach out to me. I'd love to help you. I'd love to give you knowledge and help any way I can. So just let me know. Let them know. And thank you for watching, guys. If you found this video just entertaining and were entertained by it, hit the subscribe button. I try to make a video every week. I have not been as successful recently at that, but it comes and goes. So I try to make at least one video, if not two, every week. So thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, hit subscribe. Hit subscribe. Go check out the other guys. Check out Martin at M&S Blades. Definitely a good friend of mine. HOJ Forge. Not as much a friend of mine, but an acquaintance and somebody who really loves this community. So thank you, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed making this knife with me in all three parts, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, or the rest of the time that you're watching, of your day after watching this video. Get inspired, go make something, and have a great day.
As always, thank you for watching, and have a great night.